Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Susanna and welcome back to another video. So since the whole of last week I've not I posted 2 videos up to now. So today I was like, okay, let me just post this video guys to let you know how I learned Swahili in Kenya for the first time. So that's what I'm going to share with you, but please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Please share, like, comment. Also tell your friends to subscribe to the channel. Okay, so here is all the story how I learned Swahili. Well, for the first time when I came to Kenya, guys, it was hard to learn Swahili, but I knew like habari yako, that is the only first word I knew, and then like kuja hapa. So those are the words I knew, like habari yako, kuja hapa, chakula. But I didn't know the different types of food. But I know chakula is food, but I don't know which food exactly until I translate it to you in English. If you talk to me in Swahili, I will listen, and then later I will think about it and think about it. If not, I will just go home and ask somebody. But I make sure I keep that word in mind so that when I reach home I ask somebody what is the meaning of this word. It was very funny guys. So for the first time when I came, it happened that I got a job in was it in Kitengela? Yeah, in Kitengela. Good enough, those people knew only Swahili. Knew only English. They just used to speak Swahili, few of it, but most of the time they used to speak English. So I was very lucky then. But then when they sent me to the shop, it was a problem for me. When I go to the shop, I ask for something, someone can reply, or that person, the owner of the shop, can reply to me in Swahili. Me, I'll just remain stuck and confused there. Then I'll be like, I don't even know what this person is asking me. The person, maybe I'll tell somebody I want a tissue and I don't know, like I don't know the money. What is this amount of money? How much is she going to give me? How much balance will I get back? How much is this money? What and what can this money buy? I was actually totally dormant about the money. So when they send me to the shop, I just go to the shop, I ask for what I ask for. If you give me, then give me with the balance. If you don't give me with the balance, I want to ask for the balance. I just carry that thing, I go home. So when they ask me, where is the balance? Then I ask how much was the balance. They tell me how much is the balance. I keep that in my mind. I go back to that shop, then I ask that person, you haven't given me the balance. So it happened one time I got a friend, another friend called Jennifer. So Jennifer, when I walk with her, she could talk to me in Swahili, everything Swahili. So for me, I told her, since she was at school, I told her, me, I don't, by the way, understand even Swahili. But when she talks to me in Swahili, she can mix Swahili and English. So that thing was helping me to pick up some of the Swahili and their meaning. So when she tells me something in Swahili, I keep that thing in mind, and then when she translates, I make sure I don't forget what she has actually translated to me. I keep it every day. Actually, it took me 1 month to learn Swahili. So but then when I started talking Swahili after 1 month, I was talking funny Swahili, like funny one. Like when I talk, people will laugh at me. The people I'm with, they will laugh at me, or they will just say, "What have you said?" They will tell me to repeat what I've just said. So when I repeat, everyone will just laugh. Everyone around me could just laugh and be like, maybe they were thinking I'm mad, or maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, or maybe I'm joking. But what I was talking, I was just meaning it. I was meaning it and I was serious about it. So it was it was very hard for me. And then, but that man, I picked some Swahili. So I started now talking to people when I go, when I find somebody on the way, I make sure I greet that person. Sasa. So that was the commonest word that was the commonest word I was using for the first time, like sasa. So that person can reply to me poa. Salama. So when she replies to me salama, so I knew sasa is just a greeting. So when she replies it to me poa, I will know that she's saying that she's fine or she's well. Okay, I keep that in my mind. I say, okay, every day I used to tick myself when I say something, when I talk to somebody and that person replies to me very well, I take myself, I say, yes, at least I have said good Swahili today. Tomorrow also, I will think of what to, anywhere just I find people there, I'll go and greet them. So it happened that, okay, when I started talking funny Swahili, not in the right way the Kenyans are talking, not like the deep one, the ones people are talking. So it was, people can laugh at me, and then like it came again. I knew this word ni aje, like uko aje, uko wapi. So it took me actually 2 full months to start talking Swahili like a normal Kenyan. Okay, it took me 2 months because I was actually heavy about it. I wasn't so that attentive to that, but I can, if you talk to me, and then I can translate to you sometimes in Swahili in English for what I know. Sometimes for what I don't know, I'll just keep quiet. I used not to reply to people. What I don't know, I'll just keep quiet and I tell that person I'm sorry. And then I just walk away. And then second thing again, I was afraid of talking Swahili for the first time. I was like, maybe if I say this word, maybe I don't know what is the meaning of it, or maybe that someone can just get annoyed with me and slap me because I've said that word. So it was I was just there. But then after the second month, when that second month got finished, now I said, let me just speak Swahili. So now I started even greeting people in Swahili. Anything I want, I ask in Swahili, but what I don't know, I still ask in English. And anywhere they send me to buy something or to do something, they talk to me in Swahili. So then I started telling my neighbors, if you want to talk to me, please talk to me in Swahili, because I actually want to know more about Swahili. If you want to send me for something, please talk to me in Swahili. Tell me that thing in Swahili. Or if you want to go with me anywhere, talk to me in Swahili. And then what I don't know, I ask them. I tell them I don't know this thing, and then they translate to me in English. So but then when they translate to me in English, I make sure I keep that thing in my mind. I don't forget it. If I forget it, I will think about it. I will reverse back that day and be like, that person told me this and this. So it means this and this. So so that is, guys, how I learned Swahili. And then I learned Swahili by listening, because when somebody talks to me in Swahili, I listen to what that person is talking, and then later I go to think about it. If I fail to get the meaning, and then I ask somebody. When that person tells me, I keep that in my mind. Okay, if I don't feel like talking to people or asking somebody or my neighbors about that word, I just go to Google Translator. That Google thing can translate for me the meaning of that word, but also sometimes the spelling in Swahili was a problem. So I had to download this, how is it called? There's that Katona. I don't know, you guys. I know you know that translating app. It's called Katona. It's a Google translating app. It can translate to you the languages that you want, from the language that you don't know to the language that you want. So you just talk to it, and then it will write for you the words. Then it will translate it to you in the what you want. So that is the app that helped me with translating the meanings. So if I just talk to it, click to it, and click on it, and then talk to it, it will give me the the words and the meanings and translated to English. So then I started now talking Swahili. So now even even when I go to town, even when I go to the shop, even when I go to the market, now I can talk to people in Swahili. But sometimes when I talk my Swahili, people could laugh at me. They will know that I'm not a Kenyan. So when I speak Swahili that time, people used to tell me, you don't sound like a Kenyan, we should try by you. So many people used to ask me that we should try by you, you're not a Kenyan, things like that. But then now when I started talking like full Swahili, nobody asks me. Like now when I talk to somebody and then I tell someone that I'm a Ugandan, nobody will know. That person will say, no, you're not Ugandan. Unless I tell that person my names. That's when that person can believe that I'm Ugandan. But if I tell that person, if I don't tell that person my names, and then I tell that person that I'm Ugandan and I speak Swahili like the way they speak, that person will not believe that I'm Ugandan. Will still think I'm a lie. So it was just hard for me for the first month, and then the second month, phew, I started talking like speaking the broken Swahili, and then after the third month, boom, I started talking Swahili like a Kenyan. But then it was there, you know the language that you don't know, because even sometimes I was afraid of talking to people in Swahili, things like that, because I was used to my local language and English, yeah, things like that, like Uganda and my mother's language. So I was just used to that. But then when I came here, I was afraid sometimes to talk to people in Swahili. I was like, who? Don't you think I will forget my language if I change to Swahili? And now I start talking Swahili daily. Don't you think I'll forget my language? But something was telling me, oh, no, you will not forget. Up to now, see, I can still speak my language. I can speak Swahili, my mother's language, and yeah, here I am. So Swahili is actually hard for the first time, but if you're that person who listens and you know friendly, yeah, you will get to know, you will learn Swahili in just 1 month. For me, that's what I see. It is just very easy. Because for me, my friend Jennifer used to go to school. When she goes to school, I just remain home alone. So it was hard for me to go and be social again to other people outside, apart from my neighbors. And then also, the neighbors here used to fear Ugandans. They think that we Ugandan girls are bad. We can take their husbands away. So it was just like that. So I have to wait for my friend, or if not, I use the phone to search for that translating thing app and then translate Swahili to English. So that is what helped me in listening, being social, and then that go translating app. So it really helped me to learn Swahili. And now nobody is going to gossip me in Swahili. I know the Swahili, and then the only problem which is still hard for me is writing some deep Swahili. But I can write a little bit about it, but the deep Swahili, I cannot write it. It is hard for me. And yeah, here I am. And I'm still in Kenya, continuing to talk Swahili kama kawaida. Yeah? Even there's this language, Sheng. Like, I was like, oh my God, I'm welcoming myself to Kenya, where you find someone is mixing Sheng and English and Swahili in just one conversation. I was like, oh wow. So what comes to me, what I get here, that's what I go with. So that's how things are now. And yeah, that's all I wanted to tell you guys, how Swahili was hard for me. Even sometimes I used to say bad words to people, but then people would look at me like I'm actually disturbed a little bit, but for me I was meaning it. So it was a little bit hard, but now I know Swahili. So that's all I wanted to share with you, my story, my journey on learning Swahili. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share to your friends. Happy Madaraka Day. Tomorrow is a holiday here in Kenya. Happy Madaraka Day to you all the Kenyans out there. And yeah, you have a blessed Wednesday. Bye.